Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to the Seventh Continent. Just a quick recap of where we are here in our adventure. We have found the Voracious Goddess idol, I guess you could say, but she is missing her eyes. 2 jewels that we need to go find in order to get her working again to lift the curse. So, with that being said, that's a lot to do with just 4 cards left. Essentially, the 4 cards left are my life meter. Once I do that, I flip them back over, and I'm at the mercy of flipping over a curse at any moment, which, if anybody watched part 2 of this series, you notice that can happen very quickly. So essentially, we know we kind of need to go off to the west here and go underground, and we know we need to go north and then east. Those are really the only kind of directions we were given as to where the eyeballs have ended up. But for right now, my focus is going to be heading over to this space right here in order to hunt. We can do that for just drawing at least 1 card to get 2 stars. 2 stars will get us 1 food card draw, or attempt at a food draw. If we can get 3, we will be able to draw 2, and the whole point is to get some food back into our hand so that we can then build our rope, which is going to give us a strength icon. That, along with our Yale graduate here, who also gets us a strength icon. And then hopefully we can find 1 other star to be able to open up our canned octopus. So this is a lot of work right now, but it's basically what we need to do to survive in order to adventure further. And then once we have gotten some food in our systems and some cards back into our deck, we will then either venture north or west. We might, depending on whether we need to cook the food, we may head back over to our campsite, which is just across this bridge right here, right over here on this square. So we are going to go with that. So for right now, I need to take a walking action, and I can travel all the way to this space by just taking a single walking action because they're connected. And to leave this space is just one action. Oh, and there is also these baskets that I can grab onto, and they could take me somewhere. But again, that's a 3-star action that I don't want to get into right now. I don't think my rope... Let me see. Could my rope help me with that? No, my rope could not help me with that. So, anyways, all right. So we need to walk. So I'm going to draw a single card here, and it is... Ooh! All right, it is the curse. This is the 4th curse card, so I know at least out of the 3 cards remaining, I'm not going to get a curse card, which is good. Let me just make sure I don't have anything in my hand here that could allow me. Nope. I got the pan pipes, the torch, rope, Yale graduate, and tracker. Okay. So I successfully move over here. Tracker here is going to help me be more successful in my hunt. It's essentially giving me a free star. So we are going to... I need at least 2 stars to be able to draw 1 card. And I want 3, so I'm hoping that to nail at least 2 stars here. I've got 3 cards left, and I don't really want to go down to my last one, so I'm going to take 2 here and just see where we're at. So I've got knowledge is power. Ooh, and forewarned is forearmed. Now this is one of the cards that we can have in our hand that just gives us a straight star for any result step. So this could help us open the canned octopus once we build the rope. So there is 1, 2, and then with tracker we have 3. So what I want to do is add knowledge is power to our hand. Currently I am at 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm at my hand limit, so I'm going to discard pan pipes in order to get forewarned as forearmed into my hand. Now, at this point, I have successfully hunted, so I can... Ooh, and I can rest here as well. Do I have anything that allow me to rest? No. Because I am tired. But I think I can rest for free back at my campsite. So, okay. Anyways, I am... Oh, no, wait. I can only draw one card for this hunt action. So, which one was on top? I think Knowledge's Power was on top. So I still get Forewarned as Forearmed. I still discard Panpipes. Knowledge's Power goes back into my action deck, but I only get 2 cards. 2 stars, which equals 1 card. Reveal them if at least one involved character is bloody. You must discard one of these cards without the keyword Predator. Choose one of the remaining cards. So basically it's a dud. And I came up empty-handed anyways. This is the one card I was able to draw. I have to discard it, which it doesn't really matter. I guess that means it's one less opportunity for me to draw it if I were to attempt this again. So, I'm really kind of stuck here. To build my rope, I need to be able to draw 3 cards. And I've only got 2 in my hand. I can't open my octopus without it. If I draw 3 cards out of these 2, doesn't matter. I don't need any successes. I just need to find some rope, which would mean I need to go back to where there's some red seaweed, which is way, way, way on the other side of the map. I'm just looking around to see if okay. So my strategy has thus failed. At this point, what I'm going to do is, gosh, completely missed the lock symbol on this space right here, which means I could only draw 1 card. And I did get my 2, but that means I could only draw 1 card, and I had to discard that 1 card because I'm bloodied, and I have not come across anything since I swam onto this part of the island that would allow me to go swimming. So I've been bloodied this entire time since, I think, fighting the bear. There is some rope way over on the other side, but I don't think I can't get across this without flipping my deck. The whole point here is to be able to not have to draw from an empty deck, which means I don't have to flip this over and then I'm at the mercy of coming across a curse again. Because then at that point I have to spend the rest of the game playing cards like Think Ahead, where I can position the top 7 cards as much as I please, which in my opinion will get pretty old. So let's just give it a whirl and see what's up with these baskets. Now I need to be able to get 3 stars, and I know I've got one with Forewarned as Forearmed. I was hoping to save this, but without being able to build the rope, it's useless. So I'm going to go ahead and draw my 2 cards here, which I don't have to flip over yet. So for some reason I get over here and there's like some free bounty of food, or I'm allowed to take a nap and replenish some cards, or a free prayer action, or anything. That's what I'm looking for here. So I am going to grab onto one of these baskets, I hope. Let's see if I am successful. Okay, I needed 3 stars, so I got 2. I am going to have to discard Forewarned as Forearmed. And I can keep Medical Examination as part of it, which if I can get some cards back into my hand. Medical Examination, I am required to draw at least one card and no more. And I can get, with Yale Graduate, I've got 1 star, but I would need to get 1 star on 1 more card, so I need to magically get back. Anyways, let us check out what card 188 has to say. Alright. Card 188 reads, you climb into the basket and right away you can see that it is in very poor condition. Uh-oh. This might not be going well. Okay. If involved character have less than a total of 10 item cards in their inventories, apply the following effect. Yes, I only have 2 item cards in my inventories. If you count what I haven't built, I've got 4. Despite its dilapidated looks, the basket should be strong enough. Okay, so I guess plummet to my death. Discard this card that enabled you to take this and replace it with a 390 card. So I'm assuming that this is the card that enabled me to take this. So I'm going to discard both of these and replace it with a 390 card. And 390 reads, before getting in, you examine each of the baskets and notice that most of them are old and worn out. You doubt that any of them could support more than a single rider, and you must choose your basket wisely. 255. Okay, that was 255. So, I'm doing correct here. Alright, so now I can go back to 284, or I can travel up to 258. Either way, I need to only the active player may get involved in the following action. Put a 258, so I can ride it up to 258. Alright. So essentially, I need to draw at least 1 card and take and get 1 star. I have no way of cheating that action. I have nothing that could help me. So essentially what now I have to do is take my entire discard pile here and shuffle it up. Alright, so at any point in time here, there is 4 curse cards that could be the death of me. It's not just the Voracious curse card to my knowledge. It could be any curse card that pops up. So I really need to figure out a way that I can mitigate the top cards of the deck before I draw them, so I know exactly what I'm getting into. So here we go. I'm just going to cut it. And there is my new action deck. So I need to draw a 1-for-1 and get 1 star. If not, I could plummet to my death here. I don't know what a 108 card is. I don't think I've had that yet, but I've got plenty of negative icons already. So let's just draw 2 to be sure. So here is my 2 cards. I've got, half a star. And, panpipes. Okay. So, I don't think, although actually, let's keep the lucky star. Panpipes, and I don't, at the moment, need the torch. So I'm going to take the torch, and I'm going to put the torch in the discard pile. I'm going to keep Lucky Star, because at this point it could keep me from having to actually draw cards. And card draw right now is the enemy. So let's see here, 258. All right. So 258. Whoops, sorry. Don't look. 258 reads, large wicker baskets dangle above a fog-filled precipice and seem to lead to a dead end, where a massive peculiar statue dominates the far end of the cavern. Okay. So I can pray to this statue, which is good. Would have been helpful a few minutes ago. And I can investigate, which a torch would have helped, but that's fine. I think my tracker action actually can help with that. No, that's the compass action it can help with. So basically just leads me over here to this kind of dead end cave. So at this point, let's just go ahead and pray and see what happens. So free action, and we get to check out the 236 card. And 236 reads, a strange angular idol with several mouths full of pointed teeth is standing against one wall of the cave. You pray to it in silence. Alright, blah blah blah. Immediately after this is revealed, take a 49. I don't think I have any of those symbols. Card from the adventure deck if available. If you want to take the following action, you must banish one card with the keyword fetish. I can give a gift. It's basically going to give me experience points. You may banish another card with the keyword fetish in order to take 7 additional O3 cards. Ooh. Okay, so let's see what... let's just double check and make sure we don't have anything in our hands that has that blob symbol on it. We don't. Okay. 49. I feel like I've seen the 49 card before. Okay. Oh, 49 reads, as you silently meditate, strange twisted visions begin to take shape in your mind. Alright. Yeah, we have seen this before. Each involved character takes a 101 card, except for those that are tired. They take instead a 103 card. Take one curse card from the discard pile and shovel it back into the action deck. If you cannot do this, discard all... Whoa. Take one curse card from the discard pile and shuffle it. Let me make sure you guys can read this. Take one discard card from the curse card from the discard pile and shuffle it back into the action deck. If you cannot do this, discard all curse cards that are in the action deck. Discard them all. That means remove them from the pile. Essentially, you are spinning among a swirling canvas of bright lights and colors. Your combination and patterns is disconcerting. Your stomach begins to heave and you start sweating uncontrollably. Alright. Am I reading this correctly? If I discard them, yeah, I basically get a free run through my entire action deck. I guess if at any point in time I eat, I could inadvertently put them back. Alright. So, I'm just going to park that up there for right now. I have to take a 103 card. But this could be very exciting. 103 reads, your heart jumps at even the faintest suspicious sound. Anxiety mounts and the constant danger has you fearing for your life more than ever. You are frightened. Take a think action. 3. This isn't gonna make me... Okay, I'm not already frightened. I'm nauseated. I'm frightened. I'm nauseated. I'm tired. I'm bloody. This mess. I am just a mess right now. A mess of stuff. Okay, but now I survived that necessarily, and do I have a fetish card? I don't have a card that has keyword fetish, so I can't do the rest of this. So, oh, this goes up here next to the idol. I'm like running out of room on my table here. Alright. So we'll put our discard pile under here. Take all of the curse cards out of the action deck. There's 4. Okay. So this ironically could not have come at a better time because I just had to flip over my action deck. I have now essentially exemplified myself from instant death for the time being. So this is so exciting now. Let us go ahead and take an examine action and check out what else is here. I have to take at least 1 card, and now I'm not afraid to take it. I got First Aid. Return an injured or poisoned state belonging to you or to a character on this train card. Okay, I am neither of those, so I'm not going to worry about that right now. I'm going to keep what I have, and now I get to pull a 190. I feel like I've seen that number before too, but maybe not. 190 reads, a stone structure was erected in a corner of the platform. Kind of phallic looking. A large metallic kind of bell is suspended from it, almost beckoning you to ring it. Alright, we can play music for free, I guess, just because we dong on it. Alright, so this gets taken away. Alright, this goes up here. And let's go ahead and see what happens if we ring it. It's a free action. And we draw up 269. Okay. All right. Despite its small size, the bell rings out with such prodigious intensity that it must be audible for miles around. If there's a bell card under the satchel and journal card, you must apply the following effect. Instead of revealing this, return it or place of it. I don't have a bell card. I just checked. So we're going to flip this over. All right. The statue in front of you collapses in a deafening crash of rock. Your eardrums feeling as if they will explode, and you faint from the intense pain. Take 2 experience cards. Each character must randomly discard 1 skill card from their hand. Banish your terrain card. Banish it. Okay, return all cards on the board in the past. Put a 258 card into play. Each player places their figure onto it. What? So essentially what? I'm going to wake up? And I have to start all over? Are you serious? Put a 258 card into play. Each player places their figure on it. Return all cards on the board and in the past. Just so we're clear here, this is my board right now. They want me to return all these. I don't know how I feel about that. Banish your terrain card, which I'm pretty... How can I put a 258 card back into play? Is there a golden 258 maybe? Let's just double check here. Okay. There is a golden 258 tucked in my box. So essentially, yeah. All right. So we're going to play along because I am in this till death do us part. But for now, I'm going to end this video because it's going to take me way too long to clean up all this, and nobody wants to see that on camera. So, this is it, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we discovered when we rang a bell and we didn't have any other bell ringing experience. We essentially have shattered our world, and we're going to be able to wake up. But to my knowledge, this does not change our discard pile or our action deck. I have to randomly discard 1 card from hand, so we can go ahead and do that. So here is my hand. What are we going to lose? We're going to lose the rope. Okay. There's worse things in the world. I still would have had to build that to make use of it and get another free star. I'm glad I have my Yale graduate. So there we are, ladies and gentlemen. This is just the intensity of this game. I'm not that sad. I'm not that sad about like changing or losing my progress up to this point or everything changing. I'm more sad about having to clean up all of this. But I'm going to play along. I may step away and take a break from this for a little while because this has been pretty intense. It's been taking over my table for quite some time now. And I really did not think it was going to take this long. This has literally been like nearly 10 hours in, at least close to 9. And I've only just now found the idol and I have to go find her eyes. So I'm still very enthralled with this game. I love the adventuring aspect of it. I wish that there was a few more clues. Maybe it wasn't so intensely big. I'm wondering if every single curse is this way. I have pulled out a lot of cards, and there is essentially about 450 for 3 curses. So it's been very interesting, but we are going to continue this adventure. Like I said, we may take a little break from it for a little while. I've got some other games I want to touch base on. But again, thank you everyone for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up. And if you want to be notified when I return to the 7th continent and flip over that golden 258 card, please let me know, or don't let me know. Please consider subscribing to the channel so we can let you know when that video is posted. Again, thanks for sticking with me through all of this. I hope this was interesting. I hope maybe I unearthed some new places that maybe not everybody else has. Certainly in all the other playthroughs I've seen, I've never seen anybody go up into this area and crack a bell and destroy their world. So if nothing else, I hope this video has been a unique experience for everyone. And again, thanks for watching. Have a great night.